Hello there, welcome back to my views and news. Thanks for watching. Good to be with you. Around 48 hours ago, Ethiopian military chief claimed that Fano and Ola were no more national threats. He challenged Fano. He said these groups make claims like helicopters have been captured, like drones are being used, tanks have been captured. Where is the evidence? No evidence. And that just shows the character of the people leading these groups. We were waiting for official response from Fano. Fano commander was interviewed a few hours ago and he addressed Jula's talk, Jula's claim. Who is this commander? What did he say? We'll have a detailed look at this development. Before that, a quick update for you. I did a story about Lij Yarid last night. The Ethiopian comedian who committed blasphemous act. He passed some blasphemous remarks. And then we saw threats against him. Orthodox Church issued a statement saying that Lij would be brought to justice. His life was in danger. He is from Oromia and reportedly he has been arrested. That is what should happen. I think law should take its course. If he has committed blasphemy, obviously he should face the consequences, but no one has the right to take his life to kill him, because we were seeing threats against him that he should be killed. It's I think appropriate that he is now in the custody of Ethiopian police. Police can now file charges against him and he can defend the charges obviously too. Now Jula's claims and Fano commander's reply. Colonel Muhabaw is the commander of Wallo Fano, and most Fano factions accept him as overall commander of the Fano factions too. He is a colonel, former Amhara special force colonel who has joined the struggle now, Fano struggle against the government. His Fano faction is mainly operating in South Wallo, parts of Waghimra, parts of Gondar. And his Fano faction is one of the most organized and well-equipped Fano factions, though newly organized, but since he has battlefield experience, that is why he very rapidly organized this Fano faction. He was interviewed by Massey McConnell a few hours ago. Question is, how is that these Fano commanders are accessible to media, but not accessible to Ethiopian National Defense Force? Accessible means they're not traceable. I mean, military cannot trace them. Military cannot find where they are, but Massey McConnell can easily contact them. So it means that these Fano commanders are not using ordinary mobile phones. I think they would be in possession of satellite phones. That is why perhaps their whereabouts cannot be tracked by Ethiopian military. And their connections have their contact details, because we have seen the other Fano commander, Mere Wadajo, also talk to journalists. But military does not know where they are. It means that it's not that military is soft on them. It's not that military does not want to arrest them. No, military is after them, but they have some devices which cannot be tracked by military, and the devices are being used by these commanders to communicate with journalists. Now, What did Colonel Fano Muhabaw say about Jula's claims? Obviously, it was expected he rejected Jula's claim. He said, Burhanu Jula is lying. ENDF is becoming weak. Fano in a good shape. Fano getting stronger. Importantly, he talked about discussions underway to give one name to all Fano factions. Fano factions are trying to turn into one unified force, military, army, you can say, in the Amhara region. One name is under consideration. Amhara Fano People's Front, AFPF, is the name being proposed, and most Fano factions have agreed on this name according to the colonel. But discussion still underway. Main purpose is to unite, to organize all Fano factions under one umbrella. Name AFPF. Secondly, he talked about religious propaganda. He called it propaganda. He said that propaganda is being spread that Fano is Christian. He said that he was a Muslim, and Muslims, Christians, all were part of the struggle, and the propaganda against Fano that it was a Christian group was not correct. Thirdly, he spoke about the participation of other groups, Afar, Somalis, etc., non-Amharas. And he asked them to join the struggle. He said they are supporting us and he would like them to join the struggle. Fourthly, objectives. What is Fano's objective? What does Fano want? Does it want change in the Amhara region or outside Amhara region as well? 4 kilo, Addis Ababa is the goal. He said that we want to unite all Ethiopians. We want change in Ethiopia. Obviously, he implied that Fano fighters want a change in Addis Ababa. It's not that Fano fighters want to capture Addis Ababa actually. They want change in Addis Ababa. He did not say that Fano wants a separate Amhara country. He said Fano fighters want a representative, inclusive Ethiopia. It means change in Addis Ababa. New leadership, having trust of all Ethiopian groups. Then he was asked questions about the role of Amhara people and diaspora. What should Amhara people do? What should diaspora do? He thanked Amhara people. He said people of the Amhara region are overwhelmingly supporting us. We want this support to continue. We want people to be united. Don't be racist towards each other. He appreciated diaspora's role and he asked diaspora to continue its support for Fano fighters. And when he talked about the new name under discussions, he mentioned diaspora too. The talks underway within Fano and with diaspora. So diaspora is playing a key role in organizing, backing, arming, sponsoring Fano factions. He summed up by saying that Amharas stay united, keep on supporting Fano factions. Fano is getting bigger, stronger. ENDF getting weaker day by day, will win. Now, how to analyze, what to make of this interview of Colonel Fano? Well, while people think that Fano fighters, Fano factions are being defeated, their capabilities are being degraded, Fano faction is trying to turn into an army. That is what Fano acknowledged. So they are not planning a retreat or defeat scenario. They're planning to raise an army in the Amhara region. No shortage of funds. Lots of funds being channeled from abroad to support Fano factions. No shortage of manpower too. Lots of youths ready to join Fano factions. Why? Several reasons. I think Fano commanders can pay salaries to youths too. They are in a position. I know that funds are being raised, some are being shown, some are not being shown, some amounts. So money is no problem. It means that these Fano commanders can actually give jobs to youths. Though youth's lives could be in danger, but unemployed youth, they are joining Fano factions. Some because of the ideology and some because of financial reasons. So they have money, they have manpower. They can buy weapons too. I did a video last night about the routes which are being used to purchase weapons. They can easily buy small arms, modern small arms from neighboring country. I will do a video in coming hours about an incident which happened there. So, no shortage of manpower, no shortage of arms, no shortage of money. It means definitely they can get bigger. Only thing that they are careful about is that these Fano factions have been operating separately, independently, working in their zones, in their towns, areas. How to unite them, how to put them under one command. That is what they are working on, firstly. Secondly, can they successfully turn into a big army? That remains to be seen. If you compare Fano with Ola, Ola is much more united, organized. Maro Komsadereba in tight control of the organization. Fano faction, Ola groups, different fronts, commanders being appointed, and arms, training, etc. Very organized. That is why they have managed to survive. Now, Fano faction trying to emulate the same model. They know they are here for a long war. No change in a few days or a few weeks. So they need to be organized. That is what they are working. Then why did Jula say that Fano, Ola are no more national threats? I think his statement was related to Mike Hammer's visit. Mike Hammer has arrived in Ethiopia, I think last night, US Special Envoy. Before his arrival, we saw a statement from US State Department calling for negotiated resolution to the conflicts in Amhara and Oromia. It means US is coming, US diplomat is coming to Ethiopia with a message. Message is talk to Fano, talk to Ola. Military does not want to talk to Fano, it wants to crush Fano. That is why military says no need to talk to Fano, Fano is already finished. It's no more a threat to national security. That is why Jula spoke 2 days ago. It was a message for foreign powers that no need to talk to Fano, Fano is finished. Fano is not finished, Ola is not finished, but the narrative being sold or being launched by Jula is for international community. Will Mike Hammer agree with this narrative? We'll see. So far, Colonel is in good shape, good spirits. He is hopeful that Fano is going to achieve its objectives. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching.